Dead Reckoning. Yeah, that's...
Through your efforts, we were able
choice.
to save almost 100 Elydians from certain death. As for Lieutenant Bedrosian, well, Duval will do her best, but the prognosis isn't very encouraging.
Even with the possible risk to Bedrosian, I felt the needs of many outweighed the needs of one.
They do. But when that comes at such a high cost, well, it's just hard on all of us.
Commander Rydek, I heard what you did. The sacrifice you made for our sake. You saved not only my life, but the lives of my crew. An incredibly heroic deed. All of Elydia is in your debt. We cannot thank you enough.
Just doing our duty, Admiral. I'm sure you understand. If you'll excuse us.
Of course.
I've ended up with a lot of neutral choices so far.
How are we getting our away team back?
Ambassador Spock and the rest of the senior staff are waiting for us in the briefing room to discuss just that. I wanted a chance for you and I to speak first, given the circumstances.
That's a good idea. I want to take a look at our relationships. Oh, does that mean she's super pissed? Oh, do their expressions change? I did not notice that. Lieutenant Bedrosian understood... I can't remember. It's Jara, right? Yeah. Slight reprimand for early celebration during the Elydian rescue mission, but may never forgive Jara for the plasma blast that left her permanently disfigured. Captain Solano had mixed feelings about Jara's decision to put the needs of the Elydians ahead of those of one of their own during the Elydian ship rescue. That's, I mean... Isn't that the point, though, of Starfleet? Like, they're supposed to put others ahead of themselves to a certain degree. Talos is flattered by Jara's praise over the way she handled the guard in the mines on Tau, shaken by her encounter with another guard. Okay, so this is like pretty far away from the other decisions that we made.
While protocol might suggest
Recently.
we alert Starfleet about our situation, missing crew, the data breach, possible threat from the Hotari or Takan, I think we're better off keeping this to ourselves. Under our control. You know what's at stake for me here, and what is at stake for you, too. I can't afford another mission gone wrong, and I'm really counting on your support. I don't want to raise a false alarm just yet.
Oh,
I have every confidence we can wrap this up before it gets any worse than it already is.
I'm sorry, Captain, but this isn't about you. The lives of everyone who wears a uniform are at stake.
I don't see it that way.
We're ready in the briefing room, Captain.
On our way.
oh, what?
Is there any update on our efforts to trace the Zeldy's warp signature?
Unfortunately, no.
He only cares about his
Somehow they were able to
career.
mask the signature and block our ability
Legacy.
to track their trajectory.
I'm also concerned about what went with them. A Taconian energy source.
Sidron referred to it as the Cartabula.
Yes, I've been analyzing your tricorder scans. This Cartabula is more powerful than any energy source on record. It disabled our ability to warp and likely created the ion storm.
We have to find that ship.
It could be anywhere by now.
Literally anywhere.
We should alert all stations to keep an eye out for that particular ship.
You're saying we should warn the entire galaxy?
I'm saying we do the math. Calculate their maximum speed against a given time interval. That gives us an expanding radius of where they might be at different periods of time. We alert the stations at each radius at regular intervals. It's casting a wide net, but it's at least worth a shot.
A sound approach.
Captain's not gonna like that.
The Takan also compromised our systems when Petty Officer Maris stole data from our computer core.
We're assessing what was lost as we speak. It's just too soon to say exactly what they had access to.
Starfleet needs to know about this.
We're not contacting Starfleet until we fully understand the situation. There are too many unknowns.
They stole our data. That's reason enough to warn Starfleet.
But the captain does have a point. It might be better to wait until we know more.
We shouldn't take any chances. We should at least alert Starfleet that our system was compromised.
I agree with
Is he
Commander
one of them?
Rydak. We should let Starfleet decide how they want to handle it.
And essentially tell them this mission was a failure before it's even over? No. That's not how we're gonna do it.
Are you
Not on my
crazy?
ship. I want to speak with the Hatari and get to the bottom of this before we get Starfleet involved.
I expect we'll meet resistance. The Hotari think we violated our neutrality by entering their minds. Assuming the negotiations are off, we no longer have an official role here.
We still have a responsibility to the Hotari and the Elydians.
The Takan are a threat to both their civilizations.
No. They're a threat to us all.
That's why we need to tell
the device
everyone.
Commander Rydak found in the Taconian vault is an advanced delivery mechanism for a complex biogenetic transformation process.
Meaning what, exactly?
Not only are they bioforming innocent hosts, transforming them into Takan, they're taking the DNA and engrammatic data of a specific Taconian and displacing that of its host. It's a hostile takeover on a cellular level, bringing individual Takan back to life, one by one.
And what happens to the host?
It's hard to say exactly. Some of their memories remain intact, but the implanted Taconian identity appears to have full control. In time, all that remains of the host may be lost entirely.
It's an invasion. One victim at a time.
Precisely. Petty Officer Maris called herself a scion of the Flame, but the computer had no information about it.
She also shot the hell out of my ship as she escaped and nearly killed a few of our crew. So we know this about those scions. They're dangerous.
She wasn't in the brig, thank
Crossed the
you.
line. That much is certain. However, meeting with the Hotari could offer insight into their true intentions, under the pretense of an apology for betraying their trust and trespassing on their territory.
If we go to Hotari, we go expecting a fight. Phasers armed, transporters locked to all our comm badges, security officers on standby.
Of course, we'll take every precaution. Come in ready for whatever they might try to do.
With the Cartabula gone, I can confirm we have regained warp capability and the use of our transporters.
Excellent. Commander Ermot, see if we can arrange a meeting on Hotari as soon as possible. As Ambassador Spock suggested, under the pretense of an apology.
Aye, Captain.
So how many of them have been transformed? Do you think the Queen's been
Nice work,
transformed?
everyone.
Or do you think that she was just convinced by the two that were transformed to gain independence?
You're long overdue for a Deridium infusion.
I was gonna say, when are they gonna bring this back? Like, they haven't talked about it since the
It looks
beginning.
like I am.
People's eyebrow. There's some little issues with the subtitles. Like sometimes, like it said brig, even though we didn't send her to the brig. We sent her to Medbay, and that's where she escaped from.
I'll give you two a moment, but she needs her rest.
I understand.
Not a big deal, though.
Commander Rydak? Is that you?
Oh, man.
I thought I heard your voice.
I just want you to know how sorry I am that this happened.
You don't have to apologize. I'm glad you came. Before you say anything, I just want you to know I don't blame you for what
I
happened.
figured she would react this way.
I heard that last transport made it through. That was our mission, to save lives. So, I'm glad it was a success. And Dr. Duval tells me she can get me my sight back. Eventually.
They could have all
I-
died.
I just hope this isn't the end of my career. Can't be much of a tactical officer if you can't see what's coming. But this is all I've ever wanted to do.
The latest advancements in vision enhancement are truly remarkable. I wouldn't be surprised if you came back better than you ever were.
I just want to be able to see again. That's all I'm asking.
All right, you two. Lieutenant Bedrosian needs her rest, and you have an infusion waiting for you.
I will check in on you soon. I promise.
I'm gonna hold you to it.
Okay, I got to see how this changes. Yeah, see? That's really neat. Of course, she should have the scars, right? Lieutenant Bedrosian took comfort in Jara's optimism when Jara visited her in sickbay. Captain Solano had mixed feelings about Jara's decision to put the needs. Yeah. Was disappointed by Jara's refusal to support his decision whether to alert Starfleet about the status of the mission. He was angered by Jara's continued refusal to support his decision, leaving him questioning his choice of first officer. Are we gonna get shit canned by this non-Picard like? This awful captain. He's awful, right? Is it just me?
Aside from almost running out of Duridium, you're in good health.
Nice to get some positive news for a change.
You I don't worry about. The captain, however.
Go on.
You see it, don't you? He's desperate. Withholding intel from Starfleet just to save his reputation. That's not normal behavior for a captain. I was relieved you called him out on it.
And,
You've spent enough time with him now. Seen enough of how he runs the ship.
Oh.
If there's something wrong, as the ship's doctor, I need to know. Don't you? You know I wouldn't.
Ugh.
To be honest, I'm worried about him. It seems like the stress of this mission is getting to him. He has so much riding on its success, and I am concerned he'll do something rash to ensure it.
Good to know we see eye to eye on this. And I want to be clear, I care about Solano, I really do. I've been his doctor for years. There are more important things at stake than offending an old friend. If it gets any worse, you know where to find me.
Are we gonna lead a frickin' mutiny?
Jara.
Hey!
Monitor your Duridium levels. I'll be right back.
How's your wound?
Wolf, that's...
Like it was never there. I feel lucky you were there with me. Without you, I'd be, well... Thank you for saving my
It's a
life.
serious scar.
Even with the wonders of your technology, it wouldn't have mattered if you'd left me for dead.
I should be thanking you. You took that disruptor shot for me. Without you, I might be the one in sickbay, or worse.
Well, I couldn't just let you die.
Oh, she's shy.
After all you did to help.
I won't forget it.
We saw the truth down in those mines. What Sidron and Galvin really are. Who they've become. The lengths they're willing to go to. What they did to that Lydian. It's hard to accept that everything I thought I knew, so much was a lie. The horror of that underneath our feet the entire time.
What we learned down there will help us win this fight. Truth is power, and we'll use that to stop Galvin and Sidron.
If you're right, then it was worth it. I truly hope you're right.
Commander Rydek, you're needed on the bridge at once.
What is it?
The Hotari have agreed to meet.
Let's go. Stowaways. This is cool. Yeah, we transported ourselves to the cargo bay to try to fight back.
They haven't found us yet.
I'm gonna crouch down a bit there,
Can't just wait to be rescued.
big head.
We have no idea when or if the Resolute is gonna catch up. But if we can get access to the Zeldi systems, we might be able to figure out what the Takan are up to. You got somewhere we could do that?
Follow Major Arminta. Let's look around too.
For how uptight the Elydians are, they're cargo bay is kind of a mess.
I heard
Come on,
that.
Carter. We need to stick with the tall guy.
Okay. See this stuff.
Looks airtight and climate controlled. Must be where they put the precious cargo.
Might be valuable info for
Based on
later.
how this is reinforced, it probably contains dilithium. Stray phaser blast could cause a piezoelectric rupture and blow a hole in the ship. Better be careful.
I don't want to shoot that stuff.
Good thing this was here. Made it a lot easier to transport across the ship. If we took another second, Miranda might have...
I'm just gonna leave.
No time to look over here. I better follow Major Arminta.
That's what I do. I take the time. This is my whole game playing strategy.
Huh. Elydian consoles still have mechanical keyboards as a backup.
Primitives. Wait, I'm using a mechanical keyboard.
Up there? Alright. Etzelar, let's do this.
The internal sensors.
The what?
When they scan the ship for life signs, they'll know right where we are.
There must be devices that perform the scan.
Right there. And there. There's several of them around the room.
Got it. We'll disable them.
How? They're too high to reach, even for me.
Not too high for our phasers.
Low power, Nelly. Let's not set off any fire alarms.
I got the ones over here.
Don't shoot the boxes either. What happens if I shoot one? I'm not gonna do it, but I kind of want to.
Got one.
Oh, I just have to shoot one of them. Okay. What if I shoot the top one?
Another down.
Okay. Oh, I have a time limit.
Hurry, Carter!
I am. Only one left.
Ah. I didn't see there was one up here.
Here it comes.
It's a lot of time. I feel like we could have also hid in a
It
box or
worked.
something.
They won't be able to detect us.
That buys us some time.
Now that the Zeldi has its power again, I might be able to access some of the ship's systems from here. I'll take care not to give away our position.
The Takan might not even know we're still on board this ship. Miranda only saw us transport away. She probably thinks we're back on the Resolute.
Would they check
Miranda.
to see where we teleported to?
Don't give up on her yet, Carter. She had you in her sights, and she didn't shoot. That means the real Miranda is still in there. The Takan don't have her. Not completely, at least. She must still feel something.
That is a reason to hold out hope.
And a reason to remember the Takan haven't just hijacked this ship. They've hijacked every body they're in. I know she played us, used our sympathies, your relationship to break out of sickbay. But maybe there's a way to turn her back and Miranda could help us stop the Takan. Here, on the ship. Just because the Trill joining is permanent doesn't mean the Takan bioforming has to be.
I've heard enough of your prattling on about your friend. You have to think like a soldier. She's our enemy now. She'll be dealt with like the rest of the Takan.
My friend Miranda is not responsible for what she's doing. The Takan have taken control of her mind. We certainly can't kill her for it.
Speak for yourself. If anyone threatens the Empire, they are the enemy. It's just one life, and it's already been lost.
I'm really liking these
You don't get
interpersonal
to talk
conflicts.
about Miranda.
You don't get to ignore the truth.
We don't like this any more than you do. The Takan are a threat to all of us. They turned our crewmates too. Do you really think they're gonna stop there?
No.
And yet we still risked our lives to come help you. And not everyone made it.
I'll grant that you showed your grit and effectiveness. More than I can say.
But your eyebrows
Accessing ship systems.
are too
They've blocked out helm control. Propulsion.
short.
They're closing down systems faster than I can check them. They're always changing these interfaces. I can hardly keep up.
All right, step aside. We'll take it from here.
Fine. Make yourselves useful.
Here we go. Show my skills.
They're using a senior officer's access code to lock down our systems from the bridge. The Takan must have turned someone in command.
Here's something. I can see the course they have plotted in.
I really like the interpersonal stuff that's going on here. It's like we're getting to learn about. We spent some time with a Hotari. Now we're spending time with an Elydian, and the Hotari was like entirely with us. And this Elydian is like disagreeing with us. It's nice, you know. They're switching it up. We're also getting a chance to learn all about them.
The Lydian fleet has explored a lot of systems, but it's all in the opposite direction of where we're going. We're headed to the edge of the galaxy.
Nothing but uninhabited systems along the way. And if we keep going, we'll leave charted space. A lot sooner than I like to think about, too.
That can't happen. We need to take control and turn this ship around. Get back to the front lines of the battle for Elydia.
We are on the front lines. They're going to do this all over the quadrant. The whole Federation is at risk.
That is a possibility, but it's already a reality for my people.
I'm sure it's pretty damn real for the people who are trapped in their own bodies controlled by the Takan. You can't just turn your back on them.
I'll take this ship without you if I have to. And I'll bring it back to Elydia, or I'll destroy it. I won't let it stay in the hands of the enemy.
Think strategically. We stand a better chance by working together. You're right to be angry, but it doesn't do any good to turn it on us.
Fair enough.
The most important thing is that we get control of this ship, so that we don't end up so far away that the Resolute can't ever catch up to us.
And if we control the Zeldi, that also means they can't use that Cartabula thing.
I'm not sure we can do much more from here.
How many of them are left?
What's this? It's a data stream.
It's just like the 3 that we saw.
Looks to be a two-way communication.
Let me see if I could put it through a demultiplexing processor.
Can you get that clearer?
I'm trying. Okay. That should do it.
Hello? Can you read me?
Itasca, is that you?
Major!
It's my lieutenant. Where are you?
I'm here with some of the others. We're trapped in the ATP.
Our artillery targeting platform.
The bulkheads are sealed, and ruptured power conduits on the other side are discharging at high voltage. Major, we've seen Sidron and the other Hotari, and if we can get free, I think we'll be able to overpower them and take back the ship.
Itasca, are you still there?
I got this.
Itasca,
right stick.
are you still there?
Just gonna work the nipple here.
You shouldn't trust anyone else you meet. The Hotari have been transforming people on this ship. We've seen it happen.
Bioforming.
It's only a matter of time before any remaining crew are turned against us. You have to come and help us.
I gotta ask, are you sure that's really your comrade?
It's Itasca. You're going to have to trust me. I know Lieutenant Itasca well. That's her. Clear and not under duress beyond our current circumstances. I'm sure of it.
I can do that, Major.
Then we don't have time to lose.
We gotta demonstrate that we can trust them.
Undetected, and we'll free you from the ATP.
We'll be ready and waiting, sir.
I may not know the computers very well, but I know every inch of this ship. I can get us there, safely, through the back routes.
I also feel like if they were screwing us, they would just come in here and kill us, right? Like, they would know where we are. So if they were going to betray us, they would. Unmasking. I think the Queen is one of them. Makes sense, right? Look, it got darker in there.
You may approach.
Your Majesty, an apology is in order. The Federation...
Spare us your apologies, your excuses, your pathetic explanations. You said you were here under the pretense of peace, yet you trespassed into our minds. I should have known you couldn't be trusted when you sided with the Illidians. Your intentions have been clear from the start.
I take full responsibility for my actions, which were entirely my own, not the Federation's.
How noble.
Your Majesty, if I may.
Your actions nearly caused a war.
I was addressing the Queen.
Galvin speaks for the Voltari now.
Oh.
Fortunately, we were able to resolve this ourselves despite your interference. The Illidians have agreed the mines will remain under Hotari control.
We now recognize the Hotari as the sole authority in this region. Your presence here is no longer necessary.
So you can consider the matter resolved.
Oh, here we go.
They never wanted the Federation involved. This was all just a ploy from the start.
We never needed the Federation involved. But we're so thankful that you've come.
That being said, the sooner you leave, the better.
The hell we will. What about my crew trapped aboard that ship? Or what you did to my security team?
I don't know if we handled this
the
well.
Data you stole.
Sweet glasses.
I want to make one thing clear. No one is to leave Hotari space without Federation approval. No one.
You think you have that power, when in fact you have none. You came here under the presumption you would be the ultimate authority. That you would show up and render judgment in this petty dispute over precious resources between lesser people. But instead, your arrogance and self-interest was your undoing. Blinding you to the real power at work here. Something far beyond your feeble imagination.
Hit him with it!
Enough of this nonsense. You're not fooling anyone. We know you're Tacon.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Tacon. A word I haven't heard in a very long time. At the height of our power, the Tacon Empire spanned hundreds of thousands of light years and trillions of Taconians.
An empire that encompassed what is now considered.
So they're just all Tacon.
What's yours was once ours.
I guess we should have expected
so
that.
It feels only right that we reclaim what was lost. Everything you hold dear will be gone. The first of many painful losses to come.
You won't get away with this. You'll be held accountable by the Federation.
I already have gotten away with it. And the Federation has no authority here. Not anymore. You might be surprised how many want to be part of the most advanced civilization the galaxy has ever seen. We will not stop until we've reclaimed what is rightfully ours. Imagine what a queen, a starship captain, or even a Federation ambassador could accomplish if their power was wielded by a
are they gonna try to
superior entity.
Transform us?
In the face of such impossible odds against an adversary so clearly more advanced in every way, the only logical choice is to submit.
Never.
Boom! Get wrecked!
Seize them.
Okay,
Get us out of here, now!
Ride it to Resolute. Beam us out.
Ho ho! Oh man, that was freaking close. I don't know how close I was to failing that. It's kind of hard to tell, but comrades in arms.
Close quarters combat? Infiltrating an enemy stronghold?
Something like that.
I once spent 6 days crawling through sewers during the siege of Tofar Ket to retake the citadel there. That's just one of many campaigns I've served in. My dress uniform is well decorated. I can assure you of that.
I'm sure you've given yourselves plenty of medals.
I'm glad we're here with you. We need your kind of experience.
I should say you do. And I'll be glad to have Lieutenant Itasca with us. She fought shoulder to shoulder with me in that siege.
So you're pretty close, huh?
I think they're setting her up
like
to be
a
traitor.
She's saved my life more than once. She's more than just a comrade in arms.
Don't worry. We'll get her and the others free.
I'll worry less when that's been done. But once we have my comrades, proper soldiers, we'll be able to retake the bridge. Then, our fleets will catch up to us.
Just doesn't make much sense to me that
the ATP is just down that corridor.
They would be Taconians, right? Like, why wouldn't they just come for us? Like, their other comrades could free them, and they could come for us if they were actually stuck and they're trying to get us to free them.
Is this the artillery platform?
This is the power distribution for the forward armament cluster.
Maybe they're trying to get us to fix the weapons or something. Maybe they don't have the skills.
There was combat here. Disruptor burns on the walls. Signs of a grenade detonation.
Is there another way in?
The only way is through there. We could go halfway around the ship and would end up coming into this same area from a different side. But we'd still have to cross that.
The distribution conduits have been knocked loose. The currents in those lines would be lethal. Is there any way to power those down?
Each circuit has a control panel that regulates power to the magnetobanks.
I can track connections between the power lines and the control panels. I should be able to clear a safe path to your crew.
We'll get the door open here.
Don't send the tall guy in. He probably catches his dome on something.
Heavy.
Okay, find consoles to activate the electricity. Oh, should end up here. I think we should run. That seems smart. All right, well, that's easy enough. So far. But how am I supposed to get access to that? How can we possibly get to that console? It seems impossible. How could you? No, let's go down the ladder instead. Why not just put a bigger wall up? That kind of game design, it just frustrates me to no end. It doesn't make any sense. Just vault over that thing. You got to be like in pretty good shape, right, to be a Starfleet officer. Although I guess not technically an officer. See, like, that's at least better, but you can still kind of climb over that where the console is. Okay. And then we can go this side. Once again, you could just probably climb over that. Busted. Ah, there's a ladder over there. Oh, they're all electrified. Not this one. Go time! Oh, I love the pink beams. Oh shit, I've forgotten how to do this. Got him. Oh, that was close, guys.
You! Federation, you made it.
Barely.
I love their eyebrows.
There's a lot of collateral damage out here.
They backed us into a corner.
We did that to drive them out. Put some space between us and the enemy.
Well,
They're here. Get down!
I think they've given up on capture.
they're doing a pretty convincing job if they're trying to double cross us here.
We'll never make it if we go back that way. You, give me a hand with this! Go! Go!
Behind us!
Yes. Okay. Explosive objects. Small delay before the explosion. All right. Okay. Oh, I see. I gotta protect my boy.
Down, Federation! You take the lead.
Oh,
We'll keep
God.
them busy.
I don't want him to go down. It's my boy. Yes. Pretty good security officer too. Don't mind me. Oh damn.
Fall back!
Don't mind saying that. Haven't got hit once yet.
Hold them back! We can't let them reach the stairs!
There's more of those explosive things. There's a lot of them. Love the colors, once again. It's just against the silver? They're not. Oh no! Oh! Carter failed to protect his allies. I did use the. There's a lot of them, man. Oh. Just focus on the ones that are closest. I guess like 3 of them grab them.
Hold them back! We can't let them reach the stairs!
Ow. Did I not hit them? Oh god. Am I not hitting the? I guess I'm not hitting it for long enough. Oh man, I'm close to dying here, guys. They're coming from that side now too. Didn't really notice that last time. Holy crap, it's getting tough. So I think I'm just gonna shoot the barrels.
Fall back!
It's just, you kind of have to hold on the barrels, explosive barrels for a while, it seems.
Hold them back! We can't let them reach the stairs!
Okay, second phase. And there's an explosive thing right there, so let's go for that. I'm trying! This is so hard! I mean, it's either I get shot or they run up the stairs. I guess I can always put it in story mode.
Fall back!
Don't get shot early on. That's the one thing.
Hold them back! We can't let them reach the stairs!
I didn't get it. Okay. Really got to get that. It's okay. Yes!
Hurry!
Yes! I love the way he grabbed them! Oh no!
No!
Yellow eyebrow.
No!
Golden eyebrow, dude.
You can't just run in there.
Must live to fight.
Oh, that was freaking tough. Also, like the way that it changes your aiming when you go back into hiding.
We let the enemy take them. Hadri and Private Turo.
They weren't the only ones. But if we hadn't...
They got no ear holes.
It would have been all of us. I'll have to live with that. And I'll answer for it when I die. It's not the Illidian way to leave one of our own behind. It's a sin to do so.
We're not gonna die. Not if I have anything to say about it.
It's more important that we win. When we were in there, trapped, we agreed that we had to live to fight. Hadri agreed.
Hell yeah.
We said, if one of us was taken, the others wouldn't stop. We'd keep going, make our way to the bridge. They died so we could fight on.
The Takan don't want them dead.
They want to steal their bodies. And steal their minds.
The Takan knows everything the host knows.
That means they know our plan. They know we're heading to the bridge.
Can we change the plan?